Hello dear students, today we are going to talk about the cell, unit 1, lesson 3, the building unit of the living organisms. First, before we will talk about the cell, we must know that our body is made up of systems, and these systems, as we took before, like the digestive system, respiratory system, circulatory system, and so on, all these systems are made of organs, and each organ is made up of tissue. Like in this circulatory system, this is the heart. The heart is made of tissues. This is the tissue, and this is the shape of the tissue, the as you see in the picture. And the tissue is made of cells. Okay, so the system is made up of organs. Each organ is made of tissue, and tissues are made of cells, and the cell is what we are going to talk about in this lesson. Okay, let's talk about the cell. As we said, the human body is made up of systems. Each system is made up of organs. Each organ is made up of tissues, and tissue is made of cells. We have two types of cells that we are going to talk in this lesson about. The animal cell, which is the building unit of the animal body, and the plant cell, which is the building unit of the plant's body. What's the meaning of building unit? Building unit is the very smallest part in our body, or in the living organism body, which make all the body from cells to tissue to organ to system, and so to a whole body. So if we want to talk or say definition to the cell, it is the building unit of living organisms body. The building unit of living organisms body. Okay, let's see the animal cell. This is the structure of the animal cell as we see in the picture. The animal cell consists of three main parts, which are the cytoplasm. This empty space here, this is the cytoplasm. The nucleus, the dark spot or the dark circle inside the cell, is the nucleus. The plasma membrane, the outer line that surrounds the cell, is the plasma membrane, and some small vacuoles. Again, the structure of the animal cell consists of the cytoplasm, nucleus, plasma membrane. Okay, let's see their functions. These three structures in the cell are found in all the types of cells. The nucleus is responsible for cell division. The cell has the ability to divide and increase in number. So, the nucleus inside the cell is responsible for this function, for cell division. Nucleus makes the division of the cell and increasing in its number. And also, the nucleus organize or control all the biological operations that happens inside the cell. What are the biological operations? Like the respiration, excretion, digestion, and so on. So, nucleus responsible for cell division and organize the biological operations inside the body. The second structure is the plasma membrane. The plasma membrane surrounding the cell from the outside, and so it controls the substances that enters or leave the cell. These substances like oxygen, carbon dioxide, digested food, wastes, and so on. And the cytoplasm, all the biological operations inside our body are acted in the cytoplasm or by the cytoplasm. All the biological operations, as we said before, respiration, digestion, and so on. Let's talk about the plant cell, and here we are going to see the difference between animal cell and plant cell in its structure. The plant cell also consists of the cytoplasm, the nucleus, as you see, the plasma membrane from the outside, and there is a new structure which is called the cell wall. Okay, it is in the outside also, and the green plastids or the chloroplasts. The green plastids, these green structures are called the chloroplasts, and this large circle is the sap. Okay, here if we want to see the difference between the plant cell and the animal cell in the structure, we are going to find that there is two structures that present in the animal cell and do not present in the animal cell, and these structures are the cell wall, which surround the plant cell and give it its shape, and the chloroplasts, these green structures or green plastids that we see. Chloroplasts, which is responsible for making food for the plants by photosynthesis process. We know about photosynthesis process. This is the process by which the plants making their food by themselves. Chloroplasts help in the making the food for plants by photosynthesis process. These two structures differentiate plant cell from the animal cell. Okay, let's see. In our life, there are many microorganisms around us that we cannot see by our naked eye. Microorganism means very, very small organisms that we cannot see by the naked eye. These microorganisms are made up of one cell. They can live with one cell, and with this one cell they can make all the biological operations and all the biological activities that we make with our body. Okay, examples for these microorganisms or unicellular organisms like the bacteria and the yeast fungus, as we will see the yeast fungus cell. Okay, so the unicellular organisms are integrated living organisms or microorganisms that can do all the biological functions, and we cannot see them by the naked eye. Okay, this is the yeast fungus cell. This is the structure of the fungus cell. There is a cytoplasm, there is also nucleus and cell wall. The cytoplasm filling the space of the cell, the nucleus and the cell wall. This is the structure of the yeast cell. Also, the yeast fungus cell has economic importance in our life. It is used in many industries like making bread and making alcohol. The economic importance of the yeast fungus is making bread and making alcohol. Okay, now let us answer some questions. Write the scientific term. The wall that surrounds the plant cell from outside and keep the shape of it, this is the cell wall. The fluid that fills the cell and the cell components are suspended in it, this is the cytoplasm. The small organelles spread in the cytoplasm of the plant cells and make photosynthesis process, this is the green plastids or the chloroplasts. The cell component which is responsible for cell division, this is the nucleus, excellent. And the integrated unicellular organisms which can do all the biological functions, yes, this is the bacteria. Have a good day.